education is a most powerful weapon that can change the whole world. That means if you have a proper education, you will have the opportunity to change your life as well. With this beautiful quote, today's video I am going to start. Yesterday we have finished the Unit 4 non-fictional prose, and today we are going to start Unit 5, that is language basic concepts, theories and pedagogy. Before that, before starting the class, I would like to request you to everybody that please like, share and subscribe. So hello everyone, how are you? I hope you are all doing great and also doing a lot of hard work for your dream. So in this video, as you can see on the screen, I'm going to start the Unit 5 language, basic concepts, theories and pedagogy, that is the part of UGC Net English Literature. So in this video, we will start with the overview of what is language, what are the basic concepts that we study in a language, what are the theories that has been introduced by the different writers, different linguists and pedagogy in English. So I have prepared the notes. See, introduction. It takes a lot of hard work to prepare a note in such a way that it will become helpful for a student. And I'm using the chronology method to put the writers so that you can so that this way it will be helpful to solve your chronology questions and matching that you face approx more than 25 or 30 questions of chronology matching. So you can this is going to be very helpful. To get this PDF, you have to join the Telegram channel. The link is given in bio and description. So let me start with the basic, that what is a language. See, language, you know, it is a structure or it is a way of communication that we share our thoughts, feelings to somebody else and also understand what the other people says. This is the basic concept, basic idea of a language. So language is a structured system. We increase the So, language is a structured system of communication used by humans. It involves the use of sound, symbols, rules to express thoughts, emotions, and informations to one another. That means language is the method that we exchange the thoughts, feelings, and information with each other. This is the most important medium is that human use to communicate with the other ones. So this is the language, and how this language has been categorized by giving the different definitions by all the linguists, you will see. So what is a language? I hope you have understand. Also, it is language is both spoken and written, and also it also includes non-verbal forms like sign language. Through our gestures, using sign, we communicate with each other also. So this is the non-verbal also. Systematic, that follows rules of grammar, dynamic, that evolves over time, and social, used in interactions and culture. Now let me tell you what is the basic concept of a language. So basic concept of a language includes nature and characteristics of human language, functions and purpose of language, that what is the purpose, why we use language, what is the nature and what are the characteristics of a human language. Are every humans speak same way of method, same language? So that would be the characteristics. We use the different way of language to communicate with many people. And third, difference between language, dialect, and idiolect. So this is the concept of a language. Next, linguistics level of language. Now, after knowing the basic definition of a language, its nature, its characteristics, and how human use a language, it's a level of language. That means how a language made, frame. So it is made by using phonetics and phonology, morphology, syntax, semantics, and pragmatics. You all will see the questions from all these topics. Next, theories of language. Now, theories of language and learning and acquisition. So I hope you have get an idea that what are the languages, what we how we use the language to communicate with the other humans, and what are the characteristics and what are the different levels of language that a language made by the linguists. Let me start. I have mentioned the major linguists in this video, in this PPT. See from here, chronology of major linguists: Panini, Ferdinand de Saussure, Leonardo Bloomfield, Edward Sapir, and Benjamin Leavenworth. Also, Noam Chomsky, B.F. Skinner, and Jean Piaget. These are the major one. You face or you see questions from Piaget, Skinner, Chomsky, and Bloomfield. So you must prepare everything about all these writers, what theories they have given, what are the concepts by them, what concepts they have generated in linguistics, and what were the major work by them, and what is the significance of the work. If they have given any theory, concept, or written any work, what are the significance? This type of question you will see in the exam. So must remember, it's a tip for you that you should not miss them. So I hope you have get an idea that what are the language and everything. So let me start with the question number 1, everyone. But before that, I would request you to do like, share, and subscribe my channel. And if you have any queries and suggestions, do feel free to let me know in the comment section. I will definitely reply. Okay. So question number 1, which of the following is an example of a perspective approach to language? Option A, it focuses on how language is used in real life communication. B, it seeks to establish rules and norms for correct language usage. Option C, it is concerned with the evolution of language over time. And option D, it encourages linguistic innovation and variation. When you face the question about language, you should have to read the questions very carefully, because it will be different what you have studied or what you have prepared. The answer would be same, but it will be little bit tricky, that will make you confused. The answer of this question would be, example you have to tell the approach, perspective approach to language is option number B. It seeks to establish rules and norms for correct language usage. That means when we are using a language, that doesn't mean that we can use anything random. We have to use the language in a proper manner, proper way, according to the rules that linguist has made, and that would be the proper approach also to communicate with the other person. So this is how language made, and we use them in our daily life. Next question. Next question we have, who is associated with the development of a structuralism in language theory? Option A, Ferdinand de Saussure, option B, Noam Chomsky, option C, Michael Foucault, and option D, John Locke. Associated with the development of a structuralism in language theory. Which would be the answer? So the correct answer of this question would be option A, Ferdinand de Saussure, structuralism. So this is the correct answer. Ferdinand de Saussure associated with the development of a structuralism in language theory. So question number 3 we have, the theory of universal grammar was developed by option A, B.F. Skinner, option B, Noam Chomsky, option C, J.R. Firth, option D, Charles Hockett. What would be the correct answer? Apart from few writers, if you are practicing unit wise something, you will see the major writers, whether the writer is not major but in the smallest writer include, belongs to the associated with that particular unit that you are preparing and that you have been prepared. So it will be easy to familiarize with the writer also while facing the question in exam, and you can easily eliminate those writers, that this writer belongs to those era, this topic, these theories, and this concept. You do not have to get confused. That's why I have started everything in a chronological way, that this writer has came after that writer. This is how you should practice. So the what would be the correct answer? The correct answer of this question would be option B, Noam Chomsky. Universal grammar, also generative grammar, is given by Noam Chomsky. Next question we have, sociolinguistics is primarily concerned with option A, the structure of sentence formation, option B, the relationship between language and society, option C, the internal sounds of language, option D, the physical process of speech production. What would be the correct answer? Sociolinguistics is primarily concerned with the language we use socially. The option B is the correct answer. That means the relationship between language and society. This is the sociolinguistics primarily concerned with. The language, the the relationship between language and society. Next question. The theory of language acquisition that argues children learn language through imitation, reinforcement, and conditioning is associated with option A, Noam Chomsky, option B, B.F. Skinner, option C, Jean Piaget, and option D, Lev Vygotsky. What would be the correct one? The theory of language acquisition, I mean that you have to guess and find out that theory of language acquisition that argues that children learn language through imitation. It is actually true. A child imitates the action. The child imitates the language spoken around and also try to get the action, relate the action with the language, and that is how the child who was born in different countries or different language area, they are able to speak those language fluently. So option number B is the correct answer of this question. Next question. This video will be very helpful for you. You must watch very carefully and read all the questions by yourself also. After when I finished reading the question, you must read the question. The communicative approach in language teaching focuses on option A, memorization of grammatical rules, option B, building communicative competence, option C, reading and writing skills only, and option D, teaching language in a formal classroom setting. The communicative approach in language. The theory of cognitive linguistics suggests that option A, language is learned only through imitation, option B, human cognition shapes language use, option C, language and thought are separate, and option D, language is a reflection of social norms. The theory of cognitive linguists suggests cognitive is related to think. Cognitive means you can simply understand thought. So the correct answer of this question would be cognitive linguistics suggests that human cognition shapes language use. Human cognition, that means the way human thinks. The way human thinks, that thinking shapes the language. Next question. A genre is best understood as option A, a collection of words in a sentence, option B, a type of language disorder, option C, a category of text types with specific conventions, and option D, a method of speech production. The correct answer, please. And if you have joined for the first time, any of you, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe and also press the bell icon to get all the latest informations, notifications about the latest posts and updates. So the correct answer of this question would be a genre is best understood as option C, a category of text types with specific conventions. Category of text type, that what type of text it is and what are the specification of that text. Next question. Have the humanistic approach to language teaching emphasizes option A, the importance of grammar over communication, option B, the use of technology in teaching, option C, the role of students' emotional and psychological needs in learning, and option D, the strict adherence to textbooks. Correct one. Give me the correct answer. Humanistic approach to language teaching emphasizes. The correct answer of this question would be option C, the role of students' emotional and psychological needs in learning is a humanistic approach to language teaching that emphasize on. Next question. Which of the following is an example of code switching? Option A, speaking in two languages in one sentence. Option B, using formal language in informal settings. Option C, replacing a word with a synonym in speech. And option D, the systematic use of gestures while speaking. Correct answer. Tell me if you know. You can simply type. The correct answer of this question, code switching, code mixing, multilingual, all this concept you must have heard. The correct option of this question would be option A, speaking in two languages in one sentence. So this is the correct answer, that code switching, speaking in two languages in one sentence. That means when we speak English and suddenly jump to the Hindi in the same sentence, like in India we use Hinglish, mixing Hindi and English, but that is also code mixing. And code switching, that means let me speak in Hindi. आप बोलते बोलते एक लैंग्वेज से आप दूसरे लैंग्वेज पे जंप कर जाते हैं, दैट इज द स्विच फ्रॉम वन लैंग्वेज टू द अदर वन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. Which of the following terms refers to the smallest unit of sound that can differentiate meaning in a language? Option A, phoneme, option B, morpheme, option C, grapheme, and option D, syntax. Syntax is a structure of a language, how a language should be structured according to the rules. So what would be the correct answer? Terms refers to the smallest unit of sound. Correct answer would be option A, phoneme. Next question. We have to finish fast so that we can jump on and start with the next topic. I hope this hard work eventually paid off. If any of you will crack UGC net or your PGT TGT exam, I will be satisfied and I will be happier. So the correct next question we have, pragmatics in linguistic refers to option A, the study of sounds in a language, option B, the social use of language in communication, option C, the structure of sentences and phrases, and option D, The history and origin of languages. Pragmatics in linguistics refers to the option number B, the social use of language in communication. Social use of language in communication. While you are communicating, you use the social language, that means the language that is prevailing in society. Next question. According to Noam Chomsky, the ability of humans to learn language is innate and biologically programmed. This theory is known as option A behaviorism, option B constructivism, option C universal grammar, and option D interactionist theory. The ability of humans to learn language is innate and biologically programmed. This is what Noam Chomsky thought that we are born with the language in it. We have the ability to grab the language. So the humans are born with. The correct answer of this question would be option C, universal grammar. Next question. Phonology is the study of option A, the structure and meaning of words, option B, the rules governing the structure of sentences, option C, the sounds of speech and their organization, and option D, the relationship between words and their meanings. The correct answer, phonology. Always remember, phone means sound. Phonology is the study of option C, the sounds of speech and their organization. That means what is the sound we produce while speaking a language, and how the sound organized in a manner according as per the rules, that is the phonology. That study is known as phonology. Next question. Who coined the term speech acts and analyzed how utterances function in communication? Option A, M.A.K. Halliday, option B, J.L. Austin, and option C, Ferdinand de Saussure, and option D, Jacques Derrida. Speech acts that analyzed how utterances function in communication. Correct option? Option B is the correct answer, J.L. Austin. Next question. In sociolinguistics, the term diglossia refers to option A language used for formal purposes only, option B, a language used exclusively in informal settings, option C, the coexistence of two varieties of a language in a society, and option D, a language without a standardized form. In sociolinguistics, the term diglossia refers to. Correct answer of this question would be option C, coexistence of two varieties of a language in society. Coexistence, the both language are existing in a variation in society, that would be your diglossia. Next question we have, corpus linguistic is the study of option A, the sounds of speech in different languages, option B, the structure and function of sentences, option C, large collections of real world text data to observe language patterns, and option D, the historical evolution of language. Correct answer, corpus linguistics is the study of. So the correct answer of this question would be option C, large collections of real world text data to observe language patterns. Language patterns that a language follow, that per patterns observed in corpus. Let's see the next question. Next question we have, Chomsky's theory of, that means Noam Chomsky's theory of competence focuses on option A, how language is acquired through imitation, option B, the ability to produce grammatically correct sentences, option C, the societal norms that influence language use, and option D, how language evolves over time. Noam Chomsky's theory of competence focuses on, what are the major focus of competence by Noam Chomsky? I do not want to make long video because eventually you are not able to watch full at one sitting. So I want to keep it shorter. Correct answer of this question would be option B. The ability to produce grammatically correct sentence is the theory of competence that the theory of competence focuses on. The main focus of competence theory is an ability that how grammatically sentences produce in a correct manner. Next question we have descriptive linguistics focuses on option A prescribing how language should be used, option B understanding how language evolve, option C describing and analyzing how languages are used, option D predicting the future of language. What would be the correct one? Descriptive linguistics major focus. The correct answer of this question would be option C, describing and analyzing how languages are used. Next question. Next question we have who is credited with the development of the theory of behaviorist linguistics? Option A, Noam Chomsky. Option B, Ferdinand de Saussure. Option C, B.F. Skinner. Behaviorist linguistics developed by whom? Correct answer of this question would be, it's easy, option C, B.F. Skinner. Next question, the distinction between Lang and parole was made by option A, Noam Chomsky, option B, Ferdinand de Saussure, option C, Leonard, Blum, Leonard Bloomfield, option D, B.F. Skinner. Lang and parole. One question will definitely you will see in net exam. I have prepared a note in my MA while pursuing my MA. I will make a video on this also. The language is very easy to understand, and also I have posted this on my website. So once the exam will be over, I will make the video on this. So the correct option of this question would be Lang and parole was made by Ferdinand de Saussure. Ferdinand de Saussure, option number B is the correct answer. Let's move on to the next one. Next question, which of the following is an important concept in Chomsky's transformational generative grammar? Option A, syntax is universal across languages. Option B, phonetics is the main aspects of grammar. Option C, language acquisition is shaped by external factors. Option D, language development is mostly about external social forces. What would be the correct answer? Important concept in Chomsky's transformational generative grammar. The correct answer of this question would be option A, syntax is universal across language. Syntax is universal across language. This is what we see in transformational generative grammar. So this is all for today everyone. I hope you have liked the session, and I will bring the next unit tomorrow. So wait, and please do watch, like, share and subscribe, and also press the bell icon to get all the latest informations, post notifications and updates about English. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for your support. Until then, do take care of yourself and prepare well for your dream, and bye bye. Thank you.